Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. And on this episode, I am here with Kevin.
Hello guys.
And I had just literally gotten my level when I was going through my spells and just rearranging them. And what I noticed is we got 3 spells that actually allow me to change my shape into different animals or structures or trees and things of that sort. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what those look like. The first one is the tiger, which on a melee hit, this spell has a 10% chance to cast Tiger Bite on target of attack, which inflicts 19 to 31 slashing damage on target. So just by turning myself into this illusion, which is actually really, really cool looking.
Yeah, that's my favorite one right there.
And you can see he has his own little animations, and when you run around, you can kind of see he moves exactly like a tiger would. And when he attacks, in fact, I can attack something real quick. He'll make the sound that a tiger makes. See it right there. You know, you can hear him pawing at the creature and just
that's
growling.
So awesome.
And so you really take on the persona of that animal. And let's see if it actually... I'm getting better at slashing because I've never used it. You can hear Crusher over there actually cheering. His emote actually has sound effects in this game, so... let's see here. Is he going to kill this thing? I don't know. The little effect hasn't gone off yet. It only has a 10% chance every single time, so it may be quite some time before you see it actually proccing.
Still very cool, very cool. Oh, listen to that. He's growling. Oh, man. That's cool.
So we have that one. You can click it and turn it off as well. We also have the Trent, which changed me into a tree, basically, and increases base healing by 2%. So when we start getting into some heavy fights with Crusher, taking some damage, this is probably what I'll have to turn myself into. And you can see that's what it looks like right there. It's some little tiny mini
awesome.
Tree. In EverQuest 1, the tree size was more like this tree over here. It's huge, so I'm guessing eventually this tree will get bigger with levels. But you can hear the sound effects when he moves, and you can see his arms, you know? He's basically pulling himself across the landscape like that.
And that will probably end up being my favorite form, guys, because he's able to do better healing in this form, so he'll be able to keep me alive better.
So that's very cool looking on that one. I like that one a lot. But it's kind of a dead tree. I mean, he doesn't have like...
Look at your face. Look at your face. Can you see your face?
Oh, yeah, I can right there.
Your nose. That's so awesome, dude.
Wow, that's hideous. My guy does not make a very pretty face on a tree. But it's kind of a dead tree. I mean, you can see a few leaves on it, and you can kind of see that, you know, it's like almost infected up here at the top where there's like this big bump. But it's kind of cool. It's a little gnarly tree that has a lot of character to it. So they spent some time setting that up as well as the movements. You know, you can see.
Cool. Very cool.
Let's go ahead and cancel that one. And then we have, at last, the Winter Wolf, which increases my crit chance of caster by 3.5.
So DPS.
Yeah.
It is DPS one.
But this one's for your spells rather than your melee. The tiger was for your melee.
Oh, okay.
And this one works for your spells.
So the tiger's your DPS form then?
Yeah, for your melee, but this one will help increase crit chance for your spells. So if I'm doing a lot of direct damage spells, which I have quite a few of already, you can see them all right here.
So this is a form you may want to stay in.
Yeah, for right now maybe, as I do a little bit more, spell damage anyways.
And why does this one glow and the other one two don't? But that wolf is definitely glowing, guys. Check that out.
Because he's a winter wolf, I guess. It's supposed to be like maybe snow coming off
cold.
of you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at your eyes, man. They are really blue.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a very fierce looking mouth. I mean, that is... If I saw something like that growling at me, definitely not something I would want to definitely deal with, so... But yeah, it's pretty cool. Every couple of levels, you get some pretty neat stuff. Have you got anything cool yet?
I've got this spell called Acceleration Strike. It applies accelerated on termination, lasts for 24 seconds. It increases my attack speed by 30, increases ability casting speed of caster by 25%, increases ability recovery speed by 25%, afflicts 27 to 45 melee damage on target. When a combat art is used, the spell will cast acceleration counter on target. Increases acceleration counter by 1, grants a total of 3 triggers of the spell. Which I have no idea what those last things meant, but I know it makes me faster and it does more damage, so that's really awesome.
You want to show it off a little bit? I mean, this is just going to be a short
Yeah.
video where we kind of show off some of our new abilities that we've just gotten. Oh, that has a cool effect on it right there.
One hit kill.
He does a lot of damage. Maybe let's move over here to some of these.
Some of the guys were more able to take damage.
Yeah, the turf hunters. And you guys can kind of see some of the new spells in action. And we'll do this every so many levels. It's actually a good idea to do this just to show you, our characters are progressing along with the quest. You can go ahead and attack.
I'm waiting on the spell to repop.
Oh, okay.
It does take a long time to repop.
See, that's another good thing to know is that the delay on casting it again.
Oh, and that took half his life. Okay.
That's pretty nice for one spell.
And that was Bloodbath, my other new one.
That's your area effect one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does knockdown, throws target back, blurs vision of target, stuns target, and inflicts 25 to 77 melee damage on everybody in the area.
The interesting thing about any of those ones that require or that do knockdown is that you want to make sure it's your last spell before you have to give it a couple of seconds before you can get your next one, because if you do a knockdown spell and then you immediately cast another one, they will immediately stand back up. You'll lose that 2 or 3 second time where they're supposed to be on the ground. It's just something to take into account. Usually you want to make sure that's your last spell in the series, so you have to wait for repop on your other ones as well.
Alright. Now you attack one. I want to see how your spells do in wolf form.
Zoom out a little bit and show that off.
Oh, you just put bees on them? I saw bees flying around them. That was cool.
That was one right there. That is Death Swarm. And then I have, let's see, what is this? Tempest.
Did you hear the sound of pain when you got hit right there? The whine of the wolf?
No, I'm not zoomed in enough, I guess. Let me zoom in a little bit more.
That was awesome.
Let's go ahead and attack this guy. Oh yeah, I could hear it right there.
Yeah.
I also have Snare, which slows the target down, so if they are running away from you, Snare is definitely something you want to put on them. It won't root them in place, but it will stop them from running. They will have to walk instead. And if they were walking, basically they can't move at all. So,
guys, let me tell you, I've played 2 high-level druids. Snare is your bread and butter. If you're not using Snare as a druid, then something is wrong.
yeah, I have to agree with that. Snare and root probably is a combination, so that when root breaks, they don't immediately come running and kicking your butt. They slowly walk towards you. And they
But now with root, they will turn around and hit you if you're close enough for them to do so.
Right.
With Snare, they just stand there and let you kill them if they're weak enough.
What is this right here? It decreases agility and wisdom of target by 6.4. Intimidation. So that's pretty nice to use on a big name guy that may take a few minutes to kill or longer. If you're going to do it on a fight like this, it's probably going to be pretty much of a waste because you kill them so quickly. Lowering their stats really don't make that big of a difference. And that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. There's only been a few other buffs that we've gotten that I have, like Enduring Breath, or I even have a Revive spell. Now, this one doesn't actually give back any, any experience or anything like that, because you don't lose experience, you just get experience debt in this one. But the main reason behind this first level one is basically so they don't have to run back from wherever it is that they will respawn.
I hate that dance.
You don't like that dance?
An ogre would not dance like that. I mean, it's cool, but not for an ogre. An ogre would do more like a, Fat Joe's lean back. I'd be like leaning back. I don't know.
Let's see. I had to turn my illusion off, I guess. Let me do a dance again. If I could spell it right. There we go. So it's the same dance for both of us, I guess.
For you, it's more appropriate. Yeah, exactly. They need to have different dances. It should be different for an ogre from your character.
And not just that, but like I played in was it Destiny, and each one of the different classes have different dances. Like you can play different characters, different races, but the different classes, it would make sense. If you're a cleric, you should dance a different way than like a warrior or something like that. So.
Now Destiny got a lot of flack when it came out. But I guess it's getting better.
I don't know. I love that game. That game was awesome. But we're going to go ahead and actually end the episode here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little update on our characters. I know sometimes going through the quest, you don't get to see as much of what we can actually do as you may like. So I wanted to take just a few minutes and show you guys a small update. We will do later videos and probably longer ones as we progress further and further through the game, and we have just, you know, that many more spells to go through. So hopefully you guys will look forward to that. If not, leave down in the comments if you guys don't want to see this again, and I'll be sure to omit them from now on. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll definitely catch you on the next episode, guys.
I wish I could turn into a tiger. Subscribe!